dusk on the great estate of Collinwood. An unseasonable storm besieges the house. A fitting welcome for Barnabas Collins, who has returned from a sanctuary, forced back by one evil man's frantic efforts to reinstate himself with his master, the devil.
Did I frighten you, Mr. Collins? How nice that you have returned from Wincliffe. I hope your stay there was beneficial. Very glad that the good Dr. Hoffman saw fit to release you.
She had no choice. You gave her none.
But I've given you protection. Angelique will not harm you as long as you're working with me. Eve must live again.
Why? Because Adam can kill her again?
No, this will be a very different Eve. I have learned from my experience. Oh, don't bother to protest, Mr. Collins. And don't tell me that you hate the idea of bringing another body alive. I would like to start our relationship without the embarrassment of your conscience.
Obviously, you have none.
For which I am very thankful. Now, when do we start?
According to the journals, we must begin immediately.
You shall.
Even then, they offer us no assurance that we will be successful. There are problems.
I do not want excuses before the fact.
I am stating a fact. There is a problem because Eve has been dead so long. There is also the problem of the girl who must give her spirit to bring your Eve alive.
Do you have anyone in mind, Mr. Collins?
No, I do not.
Well, then, isn't it fortunate that I do? Yes, isn't it fortunate for all of us?
The part of Victoria Winters will be played by Miss Betsy Durkin.
Are you summoning up another Daniel Roget from hell, Mr. Blair? Are you to inflict that upon us again?
Not again. No.
Then who are you planning on using?
Don't ask me questions, Mr. Collins.
I certainly will. It concerns me, Dr. Hoffman.
As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't. You are merely the technicians who will do their job. Think of it as if I were hiring you, Mr. Collins. You know, in effect, I am. And your payment is your continued life. What a shame that you cannot harm me, even physically. Do you envy me my powers, Mr. Collins? If you had the chance, would you have them, or does that idea disgust you? Oh, if I were an ordinary man, Mr. Collins, you would be a very good enemy indeed. I should be afraid of you then. But I am not ordinary, as you know. Was there anything else that you wanted?
No.
Well, then I think we understand each other. I will have the body at the old house tomorrow. You and Dr. Hoffman will be ready to perform your act of magic after sundown. And shortly before midnight, I shall arrive with the life force.
If you are planning to bring a woman who is drugged or under a spell, we will not go through with it. Do you understand that?
I have a way of getting women to do what I want them to do, Mr. Collins. You shall see that. Good night.
never noticed this before.
It is very, very old.
Really? Where'd it come from?
It's Egyptian. It was made before your Christ was born.
Really? What did they use it for? Wine?
No?
Well, what then?
Put it down. Talk to me.
Now tell me.
All right. In certain circles, it's a very valuable object, I am told. It is supposed to have belonged to Cleopatra's favorite seer. He foretold her death using this.
Well, how?
You see this stone? It is an opal.
They're bad luck, aren't they?
Some people seem to think so.
You don't seem to.
I do not believe in luck. Would you like me to tell your fortune?
Yes, please.
The cup is never wrong.
Well, you sound as though you believe this.
Well, that's the way the story goes. Now, you take the stone, and you will drop it in the cup.
What'll happen? Will I hear strange voices?
I hope not.
Nicholas, I don't understand you.
It isn't necessary to understand, simply believe. You drop the stone in the cup, the ripples will tell me everything.
Well, I certainly won't know what they mean.
I will. You will have a very long and happy life.
Nicholas? Oh, you sound as if that upsets you.
Of course not. As long as you spend it with me. You're thinking about Joe Haskell again, aren't you?
Yes.
Maggie, I must leave Collinsport. You see, you do care.
Yes.
I won't be back.
Will you come back sometime?
No. Not unless you go with me. Not unless you want to come back very badly. Maggie, I want you to marry me.
But Nicholas...
Oh, now you do. I know you do. You want to see the world that I can show you. You want the kind of life that I can give you. Maggie, don't be held back by something that is over.
It is over, isn't it?
You know it is.
Yes, I do.
And you care for me. You won't call it love, because you're afraid I'll think you're disloyal or someone else will. Maggie, I must leave Collinsport soon, very soon.
Why?
Business reasons. I cannot control them. You want to go with me, don't you?
Nicholas, I can't imagine this place without you.
Then why try, Maggie? Tell me that you want to marry me. Tell me that you do.
Nicholas Blair asked you to marry him?
Yes.
Should you? Are you going to trust your life to a man when the only thing you know about him is that he says he's Cassandra Collins' brother? Oh, Maggie.
Vicky, do you know something about Nicholas that I
Oh,
don't?
no one knows anything about him.
Well, I can tell a lot by the way he's treated me.
I wouldn't trust him.
Vicky! I never knew you were so suspicious.
Maggie, please, just begin thinking.
About what? You won't tell me what you think or why you're thinking it. You're just against it, that's all. All right, fine. You don't like the man that I'm going to marry. That's happened to friends before. But we're not going to be living here anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter very much.
Maggie.
Well, I'm sorry, Vicky. I thought you'd be pleased that I was going to be happy.
Nicholas Blair. I want the number for Nicholas Blair, please.
Why, Miss Winters, come in. Let me take your coat. What a terrible night you've chosen to come visit.
Hello, Mr. Blair.
Miss Winters, may I give you a brandy?
No, thank you.
Please, it's your first visit to my house.
No.
But you and I must get better acquainted. After all, you and Maggie are such good friends.
I hope we are. I wouldn't be here if we weren't. You cannot marry her. Oh, I know you're going to say it's none of my business, and it isn't. Except that I'm making it my business. She doesn't know about you.
About what, Miss Winters?
What you are.
Why don't you tell me first? I've been described as a great many things by many people. I'd be most interested in hearing your description. Most interested.
You're not human.
I thought proof of humanity was the ability to love.
Cassandra Collins was a witch.
And I am her brother, therefore I am a, warlock?
Yes. I knew Cassandra in the past when she was Angelique, when she first came to this country. I was there. I was hanged for what she did. When she lived here as Cassandra, I watched what she did. And the very day she disappeared, you arrived. As if we have to have some eye of evil constantly staring at us. Well, I won't let you marry Maggie. I won't. Don't come near me. Don't!
You're afraid of me, aren't you? You believe everything you said?
Yes,
What if you're wrong?
I'm not.
I said, what if you're wrong?
Let go of me. Please, you're hurting me.
I would hate to have you accuse me of being cruel as well, Miss Winters. I am very, very sorry. But that should prove to you at least that what you've said is wrong. If I were a warlock, I certainly wouldn't have to resort to physical violence. If I were what you say I am, I could simply wave my hands and you would disappear. Now, when you go to Maggie with your little prepared story, she will laugh uproariously. Who would believe you? Who?
I will make her believe me.
Don't go. I love Maggie Evans. Now, if you believe those other things about me, please believe that too. I have given up a great deal for that love. Don't worry, I am not given to confidences. I'm not going to burden you with a list. But I have. And I don't care. As long as I have Maggie, I don't care.
You're asking me to say nothing, aren't you? I can't. I can't.
Then I should be very careful if I were you, Miss Winters.
I wasn't afraid to come here.
I mean, you may lose Maggie's friendship.
That's not what you meant, and you know it.
Are you going to see her now?
I'm giving you the chance to break off with her before I do.
Miss Winters, I think you recognize honesty, and I think you know about love. I can't stop you from going to her. But after you finish talking to her, she will come to me. If I can, I shall make her forget what you've told her, without using any of the powers that you've ascribed to me. Good night, Miss Winters.
Bye, Mr. Blair.
When will you see her?
I'm not intending to do that. If you truly love her, you'll think about all this. Tomorrow you will see that it is impossible.
It would have been that easy. She could have left this house and never remembered even coming here. Why didn't I do it? Maggie Evans makes me human. But she can never go to Maggie. whatever stops her, it must be arranged so that it can never be traced to me. Never. But there is a way. I have depended upon my own powers for so long. I forgot. There is another way.
Vicky?
Barnabas! Oh, Barnabas.
You're frightened. Terrible storm. I'm sorry.
Oh, it was silly of me. My imagination. Oh, I haven't seen you in so long. How are you?
How are you would be a better question.
What are you doing here so late?
Julia and I are going over our book about Eric Lang. I work best at nights. Are you sure you're all right, Vicky?
Yes, of course. Why shouldn't I be? Oh, Barnabas. It's so good to see you. I'd like to see you tomorrow. Shall we have dinner? Please.
Of course.
Good night, then.
You will rise, Tom Jennings. You will rise. I am your master. I have saved you. If I use this on you again, you will be condemned to darkness forever. You will do as I say. Do you understand? You will do as I tell you to do.